Hey everyone, welcome to a new Wizard video. We're going to be talking about the test run, which was surprisingly released today. But it's nothing like crazy. I'm sure a lot of people, unless you're into like PvP or monstrology or maybe even fishing, that you won't really need to go on test realm and test this kind of stuff unless you really want to. But it's mostly just PvP is probably the biggest change. That's why they put this as the #1 thing. And then a lot of the chat log, chats. We have emojis, that kind of thing, improvements with that. And then a few other things here and there, like monstrology. They're going to continue to update that because monstrology is really new, so they have to continue to fix it. Like there's been a lot of bug fixes that they've done with monstrology, and now they're adding more to it. So just a little bit of updates here and there, nothing like crazy on this one. So if you're expecting like a new world or a side world, something like that, it's not going to be in this test realm. But here we go, we're gonna start things off. So starting with PvP. PvP is now getting their own daily rewards, kind of like we've seen with the existing daily rewards for PvE, so it makes sense. But for this one, you can actually get some really good items. I'm guessing from the chests, like they're gonna have those kind of chests that they had with the daily assignments, and days 5, 10, 15 you can get something better than the normal loot like gold and arena tickets. So it seems like one of the items that you can get is a lore master spell, like a random lore master spell. So think about that. I don't know what you have to do to get the daily PvP rewards. Maybe it's participate in a ranked match or something like that, but whatever it is, days 5, 10, 15 you can get something really great. Lore master spell, that'd be really cool to get, and probably some other rewards too. But there you go, that's daily PvP rewards that'll be available in a kiosk that's in the PvP area in Unicorn Way. Other things that they're changing, they're adding a 4th age. Here's the 4th age of PvP. I know a lot of people were waiting for this, so here it is. In addition to that, they're going to be introducing the Dispel Shield, which is kind of like the stun block in that you can't continuously dispel, and if you do try to dispel after you've already dispelled, then it's going to remove the shield, and then there won't be a dispel on the target yet. So exactly like stun block, but just with dispel, so you can't spam them. And it also said that if there is a spell that puts up multiple dispels, it only counts as 1 dispel shield on the target, so you still have to dispel again in order to remove it. So that's just how it works, so you can't spam dispels. So I think that's a good change. They talked about that in the last KI Live. So 4th age, and then the tournament mode, there's going to be a new turn-based mode where this is only in tournaments for now, but each person takes their own turn. I could talk about PvP in its own video, and I'll probably go into the game and have a look at it too, but that exists, and there's going to be a lot of good changes with PvP soon, so we'll see how that pans out with this update. But those are the big things with PvP. The other thing, chat improvements, they just added in a bunch of new menu chat options that you can put, like I'm looking at these: blades please, no blades please. So kind of more specific things, I guess. Cast a charm that dispels fire. Okay, I mean, they are pretty specific now, but they're just adding in more improvements for that for people with menu chat. And then anything else, you can also have a favorites tab for ones you use frequently. Check the King's Isle Twitter. That's a good one. All right, so I think that's the main things on this one. But the other things that they've added are emojis, and I feel like they're going to expand this more, but I guess you can just put in those in your chat, like in your normal chat, and just, I don't know, to make things more fun. So there's that. The other things that is, I feel like this is a pretty good update, is they're making chat channels, and you can invite friends to it. You can have it be private, so you're just talking to a few people, but it's like a group chat where you can talk to a few people at once, and it doesn't mean you have to be in a group. It's just you can talk with people that are in your channel and their friends. If you have it open, like public, their friends can also invite people to be in the channel, so you can have a few people there. So they're just adding more options to be able to communicate with people in like a more open setting than groups. So that's what that is, and you can have your own chat channel now. They've also changed how the chat channels work in houses, and if you're in a group, it changes you have like different chat tabs for talking to people, so it shouldn't be as confusing. Like when you join a group, you're instantly put into the group chat, and if you try to type to like public, just the public chat, you have to type in the group first and you have to switch it. So I hope that they change that, because that was kind of annoying whenever you were in a group and you're trying to just chat publicly. So I think they changed that probably with the new tab system. But there you go, that should be a good improvement. I don't think there's anything else that I really want to go over here, but a lot of things with the chat logs. I mean, I'm not super into that. I don't even know if I'm going to use the new like guild chat, as I've seen people call it, but who knows. It exists for people that want to have a more like private channel for their friends to be able to talk in. Tutorial tip log. This one is, they're condensing all those tutorial tips that you see on the right side of your screen occasionally, especially when you start a new character and you just spam with all that. They're condensing it into one bubble, and then you click that in order to see all of them. So that's a good change, because having just to discard all of those on the side of your screen is kind of annoying. So they're changing that. They're also giving you different categories like warning, quests, school, tutorial. So they're changing that up, which I think is a good change. There's now Avalon fishing. There's a new Avalon NPC that will give you a fish quest, and you have to have completed Dragonspire in order to do this. So it's the next tier after Dragonspire for the Avalon fishing, and then there's going to be a new fishing spell, which I'm not sure what that is yet, but we'll have to go and look at that later on. So new Avalon fishing, crown shop changes, nothing crazy here. They just added 120 for the Azteca Builders bundle and a few other changes there. Crafting, nothing too insane on that. And then here's the big one. For quests, they're adding a distinction between your side quest and your main quest, which I think is something that needed to be in the game a long time ago. And it says that main quest will now sort to the front of your quest log. That is really nice. That is going to help Tara and I on the Wiz Walk, the Death Walkthrough, because that sometimes you just have no idea what's a side quest, and I've had to look it up before on like the Wizard Wiki in order to find it, because if you're grabbing a bunch of side quests, it's going to be so hard to be able to sort that. So this is a good change, and I'm excited to see how that works out in the future. So anything else with the quests, I think they changed some stuff with the dialogue, so only like one person would get dialogue in Chrysalis. I think they changed that. I don't think that would be under this one, but I did read it somewhere. Monstrology's been updated with treants, pigs, and gobblers now, so we'll have to have a look at that. And there's new monstrology spells that can be found in Grizzleheim, Colossus, and Wisteria. So they're expanding monstrology already. We'll have a look at that, see how it works out. These are just a few bug fixes. And Incendiate, I remember trying that. I think they finally got it to work now, hopefully. But I think that's all the big things to talk about in this. So as you can see, nothing like huge in this update. It is mostly a PvP update and like a chat log update. And then they've added in fishing and some monstrology. So nothing like crazy on this one, but I think the biggest and the best change is going to be the PvP. So they're really looking into the PvP on this update and changing some things, and I hope it's some good changes for people that have been looking forward to this kind of thing. And we'll have to test it, we'll have to look at it. I'll probably do a video just looking at PvP. Might not be actually doing PvP, we'll be looking at the new daily rewards and that kind of thing. But that is it. Just wanted to give you guys a video quickly looking at the test room updates, because test room is live right now. You can go on it and try out these things, but I just wanted to let you guys know what was new in case you wanted to check it out. So there you go. Let me know what you guys think of this, if you're excited for the PvP changes and all of that, and subscribe for more. I'll be posting a few test room videos in this week or so, in the next few days. So thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time.